22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Oh, he shifts past him. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll run it again with Barkley. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Throwing Jones. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 16. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. come out throwing here on first down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Now back to throw. And that's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. The gun. They'll look to throw. Looking for Alvin Kamara on the slant. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's taken to the 26. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now Jones. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
2nd and 15. It's hauled in by Michael Thomas. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara.
How the fuck? Ain't no way in hell.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. He's at the 50, the 30, 20.
Let's go, Mike.
10, 5, and he will
Let's
bring
go,
it back.
Mike.
It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes our score 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
You stupid, E.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. Let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Damn,
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
Oh, wow.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That ain't what I wanted.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And Thomas has it. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Back to throw again. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, 29 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit.
I had that.
Point after, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
I had that.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Come on, get a stop.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flush to his right. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
On 1st down, Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now Jones on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point.
Is that rookie T-Face was manacled?
Nah, that's the receiver. Tight end about to get him some too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and
bigger
send
than
this
tight
one away.
end. That's the crazy part.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the
Let's
end
go,
zone
D-Lo.
for a touchback.
Way to hold your word. Oh, man.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. He's got it complete.
Come on.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
I don't like
Now we'll get a quick
that.
timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He completes it to Olave. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Come on.
Caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The point after is good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Fields it right around the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
So another rookie.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley complete.
Not
and he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we've reached
Come on, stop, y'all. Score.
As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Ron, you still shooting them fucking threes, bro. Stop shooting threes. All right, defense, we got to tighten up.
Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought one of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
On second down, Kamara.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fake here, direct snap to the up man.
Fuck, he got it. Damn, I can't even see who I am. Damn, good shit, good shit, good shit.
They get the first.
Caught us lacking. I like it.
Breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Come on.
Michael Thomas.
Come
Touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. 1st and goal at the 1.
And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
Damn. Hell of a catch by Michael Thomas.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Come on, offense. Time to make some shit shake.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man.
You're brought the fucking ball. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Extra point by Booker is on target, and his guys will take
AD, you got to step up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
There we go,
He'll be out of
That's
bounds
5 on
after
him,
getting
ain't it?
this one across the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space
Score
underneath.
here.
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines
There you
of
go,
the
AD.
quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
No gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his
There you
left.
go. There you
Can't
go.
find a
Let's
receiver,
go.
and he's brought down.
Let's go.
Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Running left, it's Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Tight game, y'all. What y'all gonna do? 102, 102. Get a stop.
3rd down, the pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Thomas has got it complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Saints on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw.
Come on.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's got room at the 30, and he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Rui, come on. Shit. Damn.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Ah, shit.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They're going to look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield. And
Come,
be a roughing call.
bro, what the
fuck? Those are the types of mistakes they're
Come on,
they attempt
man.
to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
Ah, ran right past
He'll
him.
take it into the end zone for the Saints.
Ran
touchdown.
right past him. Oh, come on, Thibodeau.
With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again.
One-score game.
Here the 4th.
Shit. He missed it, though. Let's go.
No good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago.
Damn.
And look at this. They
Damn.
get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Damn, that's on me.
Marcus May with a pick. And he will
Damn,
take
5,
this
yo.
one home. It's a touchdown.
That's on me.
Dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Come on, y'all. Let's get a stop.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Come on, y'all. Get a stop. Stay there. Stay there. There you go. Don't foul. Don't foul.
So they
get the fuck out of here. How do you hit that shit? He just throwing bullshit up, getting it.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
There you go, Reeves. Let's go.
The Giants offense at
Let's
the
get a stop now.
To begin their next drive.
Good shit, Reeves.
And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 159 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
Bro, what the hell?
What
the hell was that?
The Giants
come on. Man, that's how y'all going to do me?
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Bro, they didn't let me jump. Come on, we had that. That's a pick. Come on, man.
53 yards.
And the Saints use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead.
They don't let me get that. Oh, wow.
As they'll indeed go for 2.
They'll turn to Kamara.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB.
All right, down 4, y'all. What y'all gonna do? Don't pull no 3, bro.
You just make sure you never back
there you go,
Dave.
There we go.
You establish yourself really on
Damn.
the scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth.
Come on, damn.
Should do it.
Just
Marcus
rookie
May with a pick.
Should have put the rookie in.
The Saints are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
What they call?
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go, y'all. We got to score. Score.
As we get you reset.
Score didn't get a stop.
No doubt
Y'all can't go home today.
Do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They run it again with Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 86 yards rushing now for Kamara. It's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense
knock these down, AD.
They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Crazy ass pass. That motherfucker Mike Thomas, man. It's crazy.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line.
What happened to him?
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Kamara up the middle, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Saints are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Come on, man. Y'all niggas not getting there. Fuck, second half. Y'all didn't want to do shit. Damn, my defense was last second half. Come on, y'all. Get a stop. Get a stop. Get a stop.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Get on the floor.
Fields it right around the goal line.
Oh, shit. I ain't even paying attention. Shit.
And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get
Come on, Brian. You got to put your head down.
2 minutes of play. Everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
Now Jones.
Bro, come the fuck on. Get the fuck out of here. Good game.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
We threw that shit away.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2nd down, and it's Kamara again. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Here, man. Shit, we going to the crib.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Again, it's Kamara. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first
Damn, we
down
threw that
marker.
bitch away, literally.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
He'll look to throw.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he is going to
Get the fuck out of here. That
as they
bullshit.
manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
We'll go ahead and pick this off. He's about to throw it. Go ahead and pick this off, y'all.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is going
Told
to
you.
be
Go ahead
intercepted.
and pick it off. They finally let me get to it. Come on, I've been doing it the whole game.
Come up with a late
It's trash,
turnover.
good game.